Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, man? I'm on my Sunday morning run, Eagle-Minded Transport. You feel me? I was listening to this song by Rod Wave and Kodak Black, and it's called Get Ready, right? Say if you be ready, you ain't gotta get ready if you already ready, right? And this made me think. So probably about 5 years ago, about 5-6 years ago, I asked some family members. I was like, yo, you know, we all got jobs and shit. Let's start putting $25 a month into a high yield interest bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like an Ally online accounts that give you at least 0.5% interest. We got to start somewhere. $25 every 2 weeks. So they was coming up with every excuse. Man, I got to do this. I got to do that. I don't really got that. But just give me. Then I kind of convinced them, yeah. So they thought about doing it. They was like, well, what is our goal? I was like, this where getting ready and being ready. This where this come in. You like what they like? What's our goal? We ain't got a goal yet. But when our goal come up, we'll be ready because we'll have the funds. And it'll be generating high interest, you know, higher than a regular bank. Because a regular bank will rob you. But they basically shot it down, man. 4-5 years later, they wanted to make a big move. And they couldn't make it because they wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? I've asked a couple people, hey, let's draw up some little contracts, because we friends and family and shit, but business is business. We can draw up some contracts, some handwritten contract, or some type contract saying, look, putting the stipulations and the rules of this money that we gonna put in this account. So it can't nobody get away with nothing. You know what I mean? Or they'll see you in the court of law with this binding agreement that's in these contracts. Everybody sign the contract, everybody get a copy of it, a couple copies or whatever. Start saving that money. Don't even think about it. $25 every 2 weeks, that's money you ain't even really got to think about. You're going to waste that anyway. You know what I mean? They shot it down. Kept asking what the goal. We ain't got no goal yet. But then now a goal come up and we can't fund this shit. We ain't got the money, so we gotta get ready, man. Like, we gotta take steps to get ready, even if we don't see the vision yet, right? You might not even see the vision or see the goal yet, but right now you being productive by contributing to whatever that goal was gonna be, being proactive and not reactive, man. We so reactive, man. You know what I mean? What's the goal? What's the goal? The goal right now is to stack this capital. So when the vision do come, we'll be ready. Hence, be ready so you don't have to get ready, right? That's it, man. So basically, you can get a group of people together, 10 people, put a contract together. Hey, we're going to put $25 every 2 weeks into this account. Every 2 weeks, that's $250. Or you can do $50. Say $50 every 2 weeks. 10 people, every 2 weeks, that's $500. Going into a high interest savings account. Every 2 weeks. You got $100. 10 people every 2 weeks. You saving $1,000. And do this over a amount of time, like you put a time limit on it, a year or two. You know what I mean? Put stipulations in there. People pass, whatever. However, you know what I mean? It's easy to draw up the rules, like write down some rules. You know what I mean? That's why you got to get together as a collective, man, and don't shoot everybody's idea down. Take it in consideration. If it don't fit, then it don't fit. But then, like, if it don't fit, that person that gave the idea, they got to know that it don't fit, and move on. Like, we make this shit so hard, bro. Like, I know 10 people right now that I fuck with, I live around. We can do this right now. Start putting $100 up every 2 weeks. Do that shit for like 2 years. A piece. $100 a piece. 10 people. That's $1,000 every 2 weeks. $2,000 a month going in a high interest yielding bank account. In a year, that's $12,000 plus the 0.5%. So after that year, you start bringing up, man, this shit ain't hard. You start thinking of things to do with that money. Maybe you want to, everybody, we start getting our credit together. Start paying our debts out of that money. Start paying our debts off, getting our credit together. Boom. Everybody pull their credit report. All 10 motherfuckers pull their credit report. Like, this shit ain't hard, man. 10 people put $100 up every 2 weeks. Like clockwork. Get together. Prior to even putting a cent in the bank account, we got to start planning. Get together. So then the first thing we'll do is write down the stipulations that's in the contract. You know, start the ideas. You know, put a time limit on shit. In 2 weeks, we're going to have the contract put together. We're going to agree on the contract. Once you agree on the contract, agree on the amount that everybody can put in. Because everybody ain't got to put the $100 in it. That's what we get wrong too. Because everybody is in different positions. You feel me? Situations. But I'm pretty sure everybody can probably come up with $100 a month. I mean, $100 every 2 weeks. Right? So amongst 10 people, that's $2,000 a month. We go 1 year. And then we meet with ideas of what to do. Look into shit. Get on the same page with shit. You know what I mean? Shit requires meetings. Even if you meet once a month, once a quarter, and have an agenda for each meeting. Okay, this meeting, we gonna see who all gonna come aboard. We got 10 people, boom. Put them 10 people down. That same meeting, those 10 people start coming up with the stipulations of contracts, like things that can happen in life, death, hospitalization. You know what I'm saying? Put the stipulations in the contract. After you put the stipulations in the contract, we determine how much money that each person can give every 2 weeks. We can make the maximum 100 or 200. You know what I mean? Everybody equal though, so we're gonna make it the same amount. $100. We can say $100 every 2 weeks. We putting in this account. It's automatically going into this account. Everybody got access to the account. And everybody got a contract. And we binded by this contract. This how conglomerates is put together, man. This how dynasties is put together. And we gotta have the patience to put that shit together, man. I got my $100 every 2 weeks. You feel me? That's all a part of getting ready. Getting ready. You know what I mean? You get ready. You feel me? I'm not gonna tell you to do nothing that I'm not doing. Like, I got money coming out of my check going to stocks, a little bit going to Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, I'm just trying shit with that, but I'm not suggesting nothing that I'm not doing already, right? I got a couple of accounts that I pay myself first. But this is how shit is built. You feel me? Motherfuckers put $100 up every 2 weeks in a high yielding insurance ally account for like a year, man. Real shit. That year gonna go fast anyway. You know what I mean? Go from there. When them ideas come up, we have idea meetings. What y'all think? You know what I mean? What y'all want to do? Some real estate? All right, we do our real estate. We do real estate. We got to get everybody's credit together. So everybody pull their credit report, and then we'll go from there. We still can use the money that we got into this savings account to get everybody's credit together. Teamwork make the dream work. You know what I mean? I don't want to compete with or be in front of nobody. I want to play my part so the whole shit can bubble. You know what I'm saying? Be ready. So you don't have to get ready. You know what I mean? Proactive versus reactive. We live a reactive life, especially people that come from where I come from. We don't never try to get ahead of nothing, because getting ahead of something takes sacrifice. Getting ahead of shit takes sacrifice. You know what I mean? It takes sacrifice to make sure that the next generation got a bump up to where, not saying they don't have to put in the work, but when they put in the work and it's time for them to go to the next level, they got funding and money to take care of what's going to the next level going to require. You know what I mean? That's being ready versus getting ready. Proactive versus reactive. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no teamwork and shit no more, man. I got mine, you better get yours, right? Which that's cool. You got to. So while you getting yours and I'm getting mine, let's put something together so, you know what I mean? That's how it's supposed to be. And that's how motherfuckers is building shit. Like I'll be watching on Instagram the circle of CEOs. And it's just these CEOs who be hanging together, man, and they be putting shit together, buying land, sharing trade secrets and real estate secrets and credit secrets, helping each other out on shit so they can remain in they bubble and put shit together. Like you got one person that's good with credit. You got one person who's a physical therapist, do physical therapy. You got other motherfuckers who do venues, but they CEOs in their own right. They work independent, then they able to work interdependent with each other, man. That's what we got to do. But it's we so trained to be me against them. You know what I mean? Like it's so individualistic. It's hard to put that type of plan together. No, I'm not telling you not to get yours. I'm not telling you that I'm not trying to get nothing from you putting this plan together. I'm just trying to build something. You know what I mean? What's so hard with getting together and building something? You know what I'm saying? Action. Look, 10 people put $25 every 2 weeks or every week, $25 every week in a high interest bank account. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can afford. And we keep record of what motherfuckers putting in there. The record gonna keep itself. You know what I'm saying? Alright, what we gonna do with this money, man? We gonna not even keep in scope. Oh, I put $100, he only put 40. We ain't gonna do the same for him that we'll do for. Man, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, man. We trying to build something. And everybody is at different levels in life. If you ain't willing to sacrifice that type of shit, you ain't supposed to be at the table no way. You know what I mean? We can keep track of that shit. Keep numbers, keep a spreadsheet. Everybody got access to the account to see what's in there, what they putting in there. Just have integrity. Don't touch nothing you ain't supposed to touch. Don't touch nothing. Because in the contract, you touch something. In the contract, you can treat that shit like a 401k plan. You get taxed if you borrow from that motherfucker. And you got to pay back with interest. Real shit. This shit ain't hard, man. All right, what we gonna do? We gonna do some real estate. Let's everybody get their credit. Let's see how that credit look. Make a company, build some business credit with that company. Shit ain't hard, man. Shit ain't hard. But it ain't for everybody either. So if you offended by this, you probably shouldn't even be listening to it. You feel me? You should have scrolled on by. You shouldn't even listen to it. But I'm gonna put it out there. We gotta be proactive instead of reactive, man. Real talk. We gotta be ready instead of getting ready. It's all the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? $10 people. Whatever you can put in there in a 2-week span, monthly span. Put in there. All right, motherfucker say I can put $100 a month in there. That's $50 a piece. We keep track of what's going in there. Motherfuckers got integrity, don't touch it. We put the contracts together. We got to meet on Zoom. Boom. What's the stipulations of the contract? Boom. If a person passed, their proceeds go to their kids. Or they can decide to keep their proceeds in there, to donate their proceeds to the cause. Their kids get whatever percentage or whatever. You got to start somewhere, though. Oh, no, we don't got the goal of what we going to do with it yet, but that's when we come together and we create those goals, man. All right, well, we going to put this much in the stock market. You know what I mean? As an investment group. Build a company. Make a company, a LLC. The company can buy stocks of other companies like a holding company and have fun doing that shit. You know what I mean? For real. I really don't want my older kids, they already set in their ways. I didn't know as much as I know now when they was growing up. So the shit I'm trying to teach them now or say to them now, it might be kind of foreign or whatever. Because I didn't know shit to teach them what I know now. But I got 2 younger boys and I got some grandkids. I do not want them to start where I started at. Like, I want them to have a head start. Not saying that they ain't got to put in the work, but I want them to have head starts. So what I did for my 2 youngest sons, I got some whole life insurance policies with mutual insurance, with a mutual insurance company. Because they going to pay dividends. I got a 15-year-old son. So each motherfucking year the dividends come in, I'm going to put the dividend back in and buy what's called a paid up edition to where them dividends going to build. In 10 years, my son be touching hundreds of thousands of dollars or whatever he want to do. He can create his own bank, pay himself back. This shit is real. You know what I mean? We got to get ready, man. We got to be ready instead of getting ready. We got to be proactive instead of being reactive, man. This shit is real. You know what I mean? This shit is real. That job is just a stepping stone. This motherfucking transport business is just a stepping stone. We gotta be proactive, man. So when I ask them family members, hey, look, let's put $25 up. I ask some friends too. Let's put $25 up every 2 weeks, man. This was back in 2016. They wasn't even listening to me. Everybody getting their own money. We not saying nothing about you getting your own. Yeah, get your own money. And you're supposed to do that. But who want to build something? Who want to build some shit? I don't want to take from your money. I don't want you to take from mine. You feel me? we a family, friends, and we want to see our kids eat better than we ate. You know what I mean? Have a chance to do whatever they want to do. That child want to be a doctor, that child can pay for his education through that insurance policy or whatever method that we use to create wealth for him. You know what I mean? I heard somebody say, shoot, I had to work, shit, they better work and try to build to where I'm at. That's the most selfish shit in the world, man. Real talk. I'm not saying for them not to put in no work, but create a jump start, because I think the next generation should be start at a higher plateau as the previous generation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my oldest child will be 30 this year. You know what I'm saying? And I got 28, 27, you know what I mean? I got some grown kids. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know what I know now. I didn't know things to invest in them. I didn't know about the insurance policies. And I didn't know things that, you know what I mean? But I can share that information with them to where they can exercise that and utilize that for their children. And then I got 2 younger children. I got one in college, and then I got one that's in high school, a freshman in high school, and he got a job. You know what I mean? Work at McDonald's, real talk. And I got him saving money in a high interest account, $25 every 2 weeks. So this ain't nothing that I'm not telling my own. You feel me? Now my grown ones, my grown kids, they gonna do what they gonna do. They gonna do it the way they wanna do it. If they don't see the sense in the shit, they'll see the sense in the shit when they little brothers and they kids are doing better than them. You know what I mean? Right? But we gotta get ready, man. We gotta be ready instead of get ready. We gotta be proactive. That's why I say put that money up right now. You might not even know what you wanna do with it, but you ready for it once you come up with the idea. And that's when you brainstorm. You get with motherfuckers and you talk to motherfuckers, and the motherfuckers that you dealing with, the people that you dealing with, you talk to them and you get it together. Everybody gonna have their own business, their own job or whatever they do, right? That's independent. We gotta learn how to work interdependent and not always want something. You know what I mean? Learn together, earn together. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, I done made it to my third stop, Lafayette, man. That was on my heart, man. We got to be ready and not get ready. We got to be proactive and not reactive. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Get that conglomerate together. Get those 10 people together and start saving that capital, man. Not even thinking about it. And then meet every month and talk about what we can do with the capital. How hard is that, though? You feel me? Like, man, we get together on everything else. You know what I mean? Put money together to do shit. We all made mistakes. You know what I mean? With bread or whatever. But if we be proactive and not reactive, we can build something, man. $20, $25 every 2 weeks into an account. Make some contracts to where we can take a motherfucker to court if they done fucked off. They gotta pay that. Real shit. Penalties. We can put penalties in the fucking contract. You know what I mean? Real talk. Man, I'm at my stop, man. I'm in Lafayette. This is my first stop in Lafayette. Third stop overall, man. Go to my YouTube, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, hit that bell so y'all will know when I want to chop it up with y'all, man. Other than that, man, I'll talk to y'all later during this trip, man. Love, be safe.